Good afternoon and welcome to your Turo tutorial for this weekend. Today is Saturday the 11th and it's 1:14 p.m. I'm your host Sebastian, here with my co-host Halo. Say hi, Halo. Say hi, everybody. And today we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to have a short video. It's going to be our earnings report for our first month on the platform. So as you see, we can click over here and you're going to see... So far, I've made $846.82, i.e. $847 earned so far in 2023. What's dope about that is I started in February. So February 7th is when I think I listed my car. February 8th, I had my first booking. February 9th, I had another booking. So on and so forth until the end of the month. We ended up with a grand total of 505. On top of that, February is my least expensive month as far as the rental price of my car goes. I think I listed for $45 for the entirety of the month, $45 and then 50 something on the weekends, $51 or $52 on the weekends. Just starting out, getting a feel for the app, getting a feel for the process of renting my car over and over again. And it was pretty much booked for the entirety of the rest of the month. You know, fast forwarding into this month, you have a 342 there. And then that's how much I've made so far. And then I'll add another 560 in the upcoming weeks, which will take me to a grand total of 902. And that's killing it. 902 for the month, or $1,000 a month, on an inexpensive car like a Chevy Blazer, something that I'm renting at a lower price, is awesome. I'm actually going to make more than that if I can rent for the same amount of times for the following months. As you can see, in April, we have $471 that's going to be upcoming. And then in May, I think we just have like a 2-day rental. It's $191 for that. And I'm on the 75-25 plan. So Turo gets 25% for the listing and for the insurance and stuff like that. And it's going smooth, man. I have no complaints so far. I've had good clients. I can't complain. My rating and my reviews are high. As you can see, it's all 5-star reviews. Everything is good so far. I haven't run into any trouble with like poor renters, and I think it's the type of car that I have too. If you rent to families and like, you know, older married people or like things of that nature, you're not gonna have too many issues. Of course, there are swindlers everywhere in every age group, demographic, race, religious creed, whatever. There are people who do terrible things in every group, but so far so good. Hopefully I continue to have good experiences overall. I know eventually I'm going to run into accidents. I know eventually I'm going to run into some type of a snafu. And what we're working on so far, let me grab my file. See you, my little bunny. You want to say hi again? Is that what you want to do? You want to say hi again? She want to say hi again. All right, let me let you say hi again. Say hi again. Say hi again. Say hi again. Mwah. All right, back on my lap you go, bunny. So, what we're working on now is we're working on adding a few more cars to the platform. I have a 2016 Buick Regal, which is in great condition because I've always taken good care of it. But this is where we're at now. So the next video, I believe I'm going to show you how to do the business credit card application. Let me look at this really quickly to make sure that you can see that. All right, you can see it fine. Anyway, I'm going to be doing the business credit card application, or the business credit application for the car lot Lexus. Next, after you have your LLC and EIN and your DNB number, man, it's time to start building relationships. You're going to need cars, whether it be buying them from people in the neighborhood, Facebook Marketplace or Auto Trader, whatever the case is, going to your local auction. You're going to have to meet people, you're going to have to talk to people, and you're going to have to make friends in these dealerships. So, the back of the car, he wrote down all this information. This is Sam. Sam works at my local Lexus dealership. I've got Honda, I've got Toyota, Subaru, and I have Kia. All locked in so far. I've let the people know what I do so they can give me information on when cars come in that are used, or when they have offers and deals and things that they have going on. And I was really lucky. I was in the airport doing a drop-off. You know, I just taken the picture of the license plate and the spot for the client of mine so that they can know how to get to the car. And I see a young Asian man walking around, and I see him get in one car. And I see him get another car, and I go, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. So then I'm like, yo, he walked to like 6-7 different cars. I'm like, dude's got cars. So I stop him and I'm like, hey, do you have a moment? You know, I'm not going to take too much of your time. Do you have just a minute? I was like, are you doing Turo? And he's like, yeah. I was like, awesome, dude. I said, I just started out in February, you know, and we're talking about it and stuff. And he's like, yeah, I have 32 cars. And I'm like, whoa. Okay. So then I'm like, hey, you want to take down my phone number? And if you guys have any information or whatever you'd like to give me just so that I can learn, because I'm a rookie. rookie, and obviously he's a vet. He's been in the game for a while. You know, yeah, I took down my phone number, so now I've made some friends in the neighborhood who go to Turo. Oh, you're being big. And there's about 17 of us in the group, so that's something that I highly advise. I highly advise finding yourself a group of hosts that you can communicate with. There's just so much stuff to learn when you're just starting out that you can't possibly do it all on your own. Even if you're running it, or you and a friend are running it, or you and your loved one is running it, and it's going well, there's still going to be information that comes up. You need to know how the insurance works. You need to know how the payouts work. You need to know what happens if someone has an accident, if someone steals your car. You need to know a lot of things to make this work outside of just getting the business motto and your LLC and EIN and all the other 3-letter and 3-digit things that you have to get for your little Turo company. But this is me wishing you, man, many bookings. I wish you a blessed year and a happy weekend. I'm gonna get on out of here, keep this video pretty short, but that's it for the year, man. I'm at 505 on the first month, which is really good. We're gonna be at 960 for the second month, which is awesome. Correction, we're gonna be 902 for the second month, which is awesome. We're gonna be at 471 so far in April, and that's not all my bookings. Obviously, as I get closer to the month, people will come into town and they'll need a car. And then of course we just have one random booking for May. And the reason I started with 505 again is because I price my things lower. Let me just take you to my vehicle really quickly so that you can see how I do my calendar. And like I said, I'm booked up. I always keep my calendar even, Monday through Thursday. Friday is the weekend for me, so Friday I take it up on the weekend. Now sometimes if it's a specific week like this holiday weekend, it goes up. The next week I'll usually bring it down again so that I can get steady rentals throughout the entire week. And then, you know, as you can see, I go back up to the average prices. We go to the next week again. And I do this I went through and I did it for the entire rest of the year. We have 60 and 71, and then it goes up and up and up. And then it balances out. And it goes up and up and up. Uh-oh, dropped your pink. Here you go, money. And then, as you can see, it's a slow raise in the middle of the year, May, June, July, when it's travel season and everybody's going to be coming down here. It'll get more expensive, and then I'll taper off in August when it's time to go back to school. But, you know, setting it up so that 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row is the exact same price, instead of letting Turo kind of handle your pricing of up and down, and you just setting a minimum and a maximum. Do it like that so that your customers can be like, hey, I can get all 5 days for $270, $300, whatever the case is, versus going to like any other booking where it might be kind of random and stuff like that, and then like, well, one day it's 61, the next day it's 85, and then one day it's 71, then the next day it's 94. You know, you get what I'm saying? All right, she's getting a little testy, so we're gonna get on out of here. Again, appreciate you guys stopping by. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. I'll answer them as soon as I see them. Until next time, I'm Sebastian, your host, and I'm out of here. All right, we're done, baby. I'm sorry.